So today we're talking about obstacle lines, and these are going to help you if you're reading your own hands or if you are learning to read other people's hands. And here we have a picture of a palm, stating the obvious. And we will start with the lifeline. The lifeline is this line here. As you can see, it's quite jagged looking. It's not a very smooth lifeline. So obstacle lines are crossbars, usually that appear horizontally on a vertical line or vertically on a horizontal line. In this case, there is a lot of worry lines. These worry lines have no effect if they do not cross the lifeline. However, as you can see, if you can see, I will draw them. Many of these worry lines cross the lifeline, and some of them are longer than others. So if a worry line crosses and touches the headline, that is causing mental strain. The person is mentally strained about a particular situation, causing an obstacle, potentially in career, finances. Now, looking at the fate line, which is running along here, it's quite a wobbly line on this person. Around about the same time as this worry line touches the same time, there is an obstacle line that crosses the fate line around the age of 22. But it's only temporary, because you can see the line continues. After that, the line continues straight. So another obstacle line, in this case, many worry lines running across in this one phase, and a couple of them are reaching all the way to the heart line. In this instance, there is obstacles in relationships because it's reaching the emotions. The person is emotionally affected in their feelings, so there is an obstacle in happiness and relationship. That person at that period was going through some difficult times with her partner, and it did go on for a few years, so that explains why there's so many all at once. But again, that phase clears. Once again, the fate line continues smoothly and the lifeline continues smoothly. So those obstacles, I've covered the line on the fate line, but further along, there is that fate line actually has an island there. You might not see it, but there isn't actually an island on the fate line, and that depicts that same period of financial strain that was going on at the same time. So there is an obstacle line that crosses the fate line at the same time that there is financial strain. The fate line continues, and an influence line touching the fate line is a sign that the financial problem was resolved. And the influence line rises from the headline, and that indicates that the person has had an idea, and that idea influenced an action, and that action prompted the end of the financial problem. Later on, another obstacle line coming from the heart line, a drooping line from the heart line, crosses the fate line. Is another obstacle line because it is again preventing or causing a bit of a hiccup in the person's career. And this time it's an emotional reason. So I can confirm that it was, there's other signs on hand, but that was a period of divorce for this woman, which affected her career. So she was not able to pursue what she was pursuing straight away. But the fate line continues, so it's only a temporary obstacle. The fate line continues again, nice and smoothly, and showing no more obstacle lines that cross the career line. So when people often say that they are struggling to find work or struggling to find what they want to do, there often is a line that's crossing their fate line at that point. So it's telling that it's only temporary. If, for instance, there was an obstacle line and afterwards there was no line at all, that doesn't indicate that it's necessarily a bad thing. It can mean that the person has not made a decision on what they want to do. After the obstacle or the issue in their life was presented, they then were unsure what to do. These lines can form as the person makes decisions in their life. Once a decision is made, you'd be surprised how quickly these lines can start to form. For instance, the success line, that can form at the same time as an idea comes that's a good idea, and if the person follows through with that idea. If the success line gets an obstacle line, that's showing a point where something has happened to slow down the progress. All crossing lines slow down progress. They slow down what was supposed to be going on. Now, that's something for everyone to think about, and I hope you've enjoyed that short lesson, and I look forward to doing another one soon. I'll see you later.